Hey everybody, Gnome here, server X160, the best there is, PvP, personalities, and progress. That's what we're talking about. Anyhow, I want to apologize about the facial hair. I was kind of shaving around to mess with my son. He's 2.5. And I kind of ended up on this, and then I had to leave the house, and I just thought it was so funny. Oh, yeah, whatever. But anyhow, it's not going to stop me from making a great video for you today. So, in this next episode of Knowmish School of Strategy, I want to talk about my current teams, which have kind of gone through a nice change. I want to kind of highlight a couple of the champions in particular. And so a lot of people always ask me, like, what's the meta? Who should I put in my group? But honestly, it's very dependent on your champion levels and star ratings. It's dependent on how much vigor they have. Like, what can you use with what you have? For instance, if I had Sunbolt, I would definitely use her. She's an amazing champion, but I don't have enough Bloodcraft tokens or from the store. And then also I would love Wood Scourge. That champion I could put in a couple groups really easily. And also I want to talk about a little later the male Silken Crown. Some maybe a champ that I was a little wrong on as well. I haven't been very good on the pick'ems when it comes to the clan releases to go with the male or the female. I haven't been that great, but you know what? I've kind of developed both of them in a lot of the cases, so this isn't one of those cases. All right, so let's go ahead and dig right in. I want to show you the groups that I kind of made recently. And remember, this is working with what I have. And a heads up, my male Acuna is only 14 star with like 40 vigor. I put some vigor on him. He needed it. My polar bear is only 13 star, but one 5-star warrior from being 15 or 14 star. And so I should have him hopefully today or tomorrow to 14 star. And that's why I don't have him in my crowd control group at the end down there. This one's actually not P4. If y'all didn't know, you could change the name of your groups. Oops. You could change the name of your groups here. There we go. I don't really care what that one's called. And that top one isn't ice water anymore. Again, see, you could move your rosters up and down. You can change the names of your rosters if you want. And so, okay. Remember in, I think it was the previous Knowmish School of Strategy that we kind of highlighted the Ho clan. And if you'll notice, I have the male and the female in my two teams. And part of that is I wasn't going to use the male, but Becca on Discord convinced me or explained that the auto attacks from female Acuna that reduce her max constitution and give her an equal amount permanent frost shield, those activate the passive for male Ho, and oh boy do they. You just see plus attack, up attack, up attack. It's awesome how it works. Now I couldn't figure out who else to go in the group because something that Becca also pointed out was that female Acuna needs a lot of healing to be viable. She just needs so much healing. Even if you have her lifesteal max, her passive, she needs so much healing. So, like, it's almost mandatory that you put a male water and sun with her. But I've been trying to figure out a group where I don't have to do that. But for purposes of today, we're going to go with what we have. Now, I would normally, instead of the male Corbett or the Phoenix, I would put in a male Lume. But I have the Lume companion. It's common right now, producing commons. So I need a ton of intimacy to be able to get level 22 sanguine stat, the clan trait. And I kind of want to do that before I level him up to 22. Then he'll always be viable, even if it's just offering 22 sanguine. The only person that I have right now that gives me 22 sanguine is Phoenix. Now, I have 22 hulking from the Fulgur clan, but I really want that 22 sanguine. And my female Lume is 14 stars as well. So I could kind of do 2 birds, 1 stone if I get them up. But I kind of want my steadfast all the way up, so it's 200%, I think, at level 22. All right, so let's get into some of these teams here. Now, first, let's talk about my primary team, the Male Water and Sun. Notice the positionings real quick. Male Askavarg. Let me get out my handy brush here. Male Askavarg is going to charge in and hopefully get them all so he gets his passive. Then he gets, I think, an extra 35% to his max con. And his max con right now is 168 million. And so, what is that? Oh, man. Like a third of that or so. So a little bit more than 30 million, right? No, more than that. Sorry. A little bit more than 5 million. 50 million. So it'll put him easily over 200 million if he affects the whole team. Okay, and with that, he gets to pull up this guy. And what's nice about having the male soul keeper there is, one, he's on the front row. So he gets all the defensive buffs from the sprites and from the defensive traits that might be around. And then also, you get the same thing with female Selphos, who just moves a little bit up, and then she starts lobbing stuff from a distance. And then don't forget, she has Enfeebling, and that triggers Male Water and Sun's passive. I think it does. I'm pretty positive it does. Not to mention, her active throws 3 paralyzing deals, so that's 3 boosts for Male Water and Sun. And then don't forget, Male Dawnbreaker. I recently added him to the group. I couldn't figure out who to add to the group. I was having such a difficult time. And I decided on Male Dawnbreaker, just because his active that reduces the highest strength champion's strength back to, like, I think 75% of his starting strength, which could be manageable in most cases. It dampens them down so that I feel that my Male Water and Sun gets the advantage. And then the Male Soul Keeper can keep other enemies from getting healed from theirs. And not to mention, the Dawnbreaker starts off with just a huge nuke. And I put that back on him. Good gear, good traits, good stones in the gear. Okay, so we talk about the approach. I'll show you the traits with this team. I do have Pure Heart on 2 of my champions, because I want my Male Water and Sun to be able to go off before the 10-second mark. And that just gives me a little bit of an advantage, for combating enemy Bulko. So, I have, of course, Brutal. Fierce, which I'm thinking about changing to Aggressive, just so that I'll get bigger steadfast shields. I think that might be kind of nice. And don't forget, with Aggressive, it's Strength, and so that would increase the healing of his ultimate here. 300% of the caster's strength, 300% damage, and healing. So an extra 20% strength from Aggressive could go pretty far. So I might try that here, maybe the next marriage challenge. Pure Heart to go off fast, and of course Steadfast, because you need 1 defensive trait. If you don't have Gold Tongue Companion, then putting Honorable in place of that is really good too. Here's my male SK. He's got Agile, so he procs his passive more, reducing cooldowns. That's really important. And it helps build energy a little quicker. Aggressive, because his ultimate is based off of strength, and then Brutal and Pure Heart. So a little different than the male Water and Sun who has the Steadfast, but this guy generates his own shield with his active. So let's go ahead and use that as his protection plus the heals from male Water and Sun. He normally does well. My male Askavarg, kind of my support champ. He's got Impair. This is the Kavak clan. It stacks and it adds damage taken to enemies. So he's always using his ult, which does damage per second. He's charging everyone, putting Impair on everybody. It's great. Sanguine, level 18. Increase all champions' damage by 2%. After that, 1.46 every 2 seconds, up to 16.6. That's what I'm saying with Lume. I need to get that higher. Then I can add that to a lot of my champs too. Cunning, very important, reduces all enemies' energy gain rate by 15% for 10 seconds. So if any of them have focused, it kind of eliminates that or puts them at a disadvantage. And energetic, just so that his max con is just out of this world. For the equipment, got the 3-star with level 8 energy runes. Those are the highest I have. I think those are the only 3 I have at level 8. And so there's kind of his layout, strong gems to kind of keep. He dies pretty quick. I don't have him vigored up very high. He's only at level 36 vigor. And then, so female Selfo, she's got some nice equipment. Level 20, so she's got the bonus from the sword here. She's got also the marksman bonus, so that's nice. The 3.3% extra to strength. So her strength isn't too bad. It's actually at almost 4 million, which is nice. And then, of course, so she's got the Brutal. I feel she's got plenty of defense in her ink. When she takes an attack, cooldown 6 seconds, she becomes immune to the damage and effect, and she sprays ink at him. And so that happens quite a bit. And since she's got high strength, I have Steadfast on her, gives her the shield. Level 22 Hulking, buff the whole team. And then I have level 20 Inspiring, which I think I'm going to take off for free or high spirited. And then let me show you why I'm making that decision. Look at who's in my back row here. These guys, every enemy I fight is, guess what? They're going to have a male Water and Sun. So these guys' total damage is being suppressed. That sucks. You need these guys pumping out damage as quick as possible. The first 10 seconds, especially male Dawnbreaker, comes right out with his ult. If he's suppressed and doing less damage with that ult, that's horrible. So how to counteract that, you need to have a high spirited, which is the Ho clan trait on your team. I don't have that yet. You saw I have Hulking, Sanguine, Cunning. I don't have a rapid shot. I'll probably put that on my female Selfos, actually. You got to have one of those. I have level 22 now, so that's helpful. And then I'm going to quickly get through this so we can get to some battles, but I want to explain some of the logic I have in this team here. So the Inspiring it's the old girl. I showed you the equipment, all level 15 skills. She triggers male Water and Sun a whole bunch. Male Dawnbreaker, almost all level 15 skills except the last one. I think I was missing books. His gear isn't the best of all my people's gear. I have the male Akuna stacked with some good gear because he's only 14 star. But I have the Fighting Will here. I have the Foolhardy, which is the Card Clan trait. Brutal Fierce. And so he does pretty well. I really enjoy that champ. And so we've now gone through this group, which is my primary group, and we'll look at some arena things too, so you can see I think these are how I have the groups built in the arena as well. And so you all kind of know my crowd control group. I normally have the bear in there. This is my favorite team of all. It's just constant keeping the enemy frozen in webs. They just can't move. It's total crowd control. But I wasn't doing enough damage because you could see my bear is only level 520. And so his utility's great, but I don't have anyone except male Akuna doing damage, and he's only level 560. So I needed to throw in male Segarak, who does a ton of damage, and guess what? He has the little stun at the end of his ult. That's amplified. Oh, it'd be amplified by the bear, but the bear's not on the team. But either way, with the female Silken Crown pulling people in, the female Tide Razor pulling people in, And male Akuna freezing people, female host stopping them from using abilities, female spider putting web down to catch everybody, and then female tide raiser just that 5-second stun, boom. And if everybody's stacked on top of her, it's killer. And then the newest group I've done because of Becca, I have female Akuna with male Ho to really build him up late game, late battle. Like kind of after the 1 minute mark, he becomes almost unstoppable. Female Galabar lasts a long time, so she kind of goes hand in hand with male Ho really well, just to stay around as long as he stays around. Male Corbett's a little squishier, but he gets in there quick. He's got pure heart on, and with that plume dance, if he can get off his ultimate ASAP, that's a lot of silence, stun, and damage right there. And Phoenix, everyone knows Phoenix got the stun, the anti-CC while her birds are out, and then the ult that will hit the backliners, which will help my male Corbett out a little bit. Not to mention male Ho is using his ultimate to pull everybody together. Phoenix is exploding people to hit everybody with her ult when they die or explode. Male Corbett's hitting everybody because his is an area of effect. Female Galabar, it's global, so she hits everybody with her, stun. And this is really nice. And then the female Akuna putting shields that have damage reflection or maybe AoE on them. Her fire or pyro flame or whatever, where her passive, she's hitting everybody AoE. That's really nice too. So that's kind of the outline of my 3 teams. Let's get into a little gameplay. I'm not going to go into the equipment or traits of the other ones. They're mostly all at level 11 because I need more orange books, which that Deep Sea Delve was awesome for that. Hopefully people took advantage of that and got a lot of good stuff. Okay, anyhow, I got Dungeon Descent up, and I'm at level 22 already. So this is my ideal team. I showed this team at the, if you watch the video on the Polar Bear Clan, the Björn Krieger, so I'll show you kind of how they work in action here. So this is against a boss. Hopefully I'm not on 2 times. We don't want it to go fast. Okay, so I made the warrior very tanky, so he can just get that ult off. So when he gets that ult off, everybody's, I think it's like 56%, all the immobilizing effects and stuns are increased by that amount of duration, which is over 50%. So if you can imagine a female tide raiser pulling in the entire enemy team, the bear jumps on him, hits him, and then his ult is amplified, his passive is then amplified, his shiver. Oh, bam, his active, I love that. See, swings that, here's the stun, boom! Permanent crowd control. Female spider bringing him in and then using her ult to just look, they stay webbed. I'm surprised that Griffin got his attack off. But as you'll see, here in the stats, they hardly got any damage off on my team. Now, I don't like the bear to take so much damage in the P1 position, because that goes against a lot of phoenixes, which puts a healing reduction on him. Really hurts, but I made him ultra defensive. Female Ho, the purpose of him being in the P1 position is so that female Ho will throw her passive on him, which heals him, gives boom. Okay, now his ult is going. So look, everybody who's stunned right now, the duration is increased. Boom! Now look at that. This is an 8-second stun for a lot of them. 8 seconds. They just don't move for the rest of the battle. You see that? That's insane. I love it. This is my favorite team. I just got to level up some of these champs. I got really unlucky with the Polar Bear Clan, with the companion. I think 535 or more, 500 and something crystals, summoning crystals, nightmare. So the male Akuna does damage on par with male Water and Sun if he's leveled up and has vigor. And look at that. The best part about him is during his ult and during his active, when he freezes people, a lot of it is it goes through immunity. That's so important for male water and sun. That's important for a lot of champs because while a lot of champs have a big advantage while they're immune, and if you can get through that, like male Dawnbreaker, like if they're trying to prevent death, male Dawnbreaker just one auto attack, boom, dead. All right, and so here we go. We'll show you another one, another fight here. And I've thought about putting female Tide Raiser in position 1, but I really want that Bear's ult to go off. See how he starts it? And then that just sets the tone for the whole battle, and it lines it up. Look at those stuns, and he's knocking them still together, and his shivers going off because they're staying so CC'd. They can't even get an ult off, and that means that they keep getting stunned and frozen by his passive, his shiver, every 6 seconds. I think it takes 6 seconds for them to get so cold that they finally just freeze. They just can't stop shivering. That's a really cool ability, by the way. I like the creativity on that one. Good job, Go Game developers. Props to you. All right, here we go. So here's the other option, but I don't have Pure Hearted on her. Hey, check it out. Do you notice anything cool about the female Tide Raiser? She's got this tail going on here. Yeah, she's got this tail. That's the Demoralize from the Segrat clan. I ended up having an extra buff, and so because the female hoe carries a lot of the group buffs. With her defenses, with her Nine Tails, her passive, she's so good. Like, you don't need honorable on her. You don't need energetic on her. You don't even need steadfast on her. So she can literally just carry a ton of buffs for you, which is really nice. By the way, I have some activity points saved up in Valley. So let's go in there next. And I don't know if I'll use this team, but I'll use that primary team that I introduced you to. And we'll go see if we can clear some towers, get into some fights. Really good. Oh, look at this. The enemy just doesn't move. And then bam! Phoenix ult. I can't wait to get him level 700. When he ults, he's just going to go insane. Because remember, it puts a world debuff on people. If they use their active ability or a % chance from their normal attacks, they get frozen. Immunity control frozen even. So it's really good. All right, let's go to the Valley. We have a really good game going on. Well, at least with Red here. Star-Lord, I think, is leading Red. Hamya Hannibal, all of them really great players. I'm in a lot of them with there. Okay, so all my teams up here at this up top. Looks like red and blue kind of has the mid. That's what we want to go for, so we can get the buffs. We have our buff currently. I decided I don't think I'm doing any more mill truces. I don't like them. Let me tell you why. They reward moochers. People that are just here to mooch off the game. Ooh, Star-Lord blocking me in. Smart move. Look at that. So look at the strategy here. They have one of their strongest players sitting at this gate so that they can maintain this Citadel position. And then let me look over here at yellow, because yellow doesn't control any shrines mid. Wolfric, really strong, 193 million. Look at my team, 178 million. So it definitely is punching up. And we don't have any extra shrines. But there is a possibility I could squeeze down here and maybe steal red shrine. Because look, Star-Lord has a weak player there. One of her. I wish she would use some of her other teams so she can like get better with them. She or he, whatever. Okay, so their tower's completely open. I'm going to send a team down there to sit on it. Let's send the most uneventful team that like... I got interesting teams in right now. Let me change them up to what we should be having. Boop, 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 boop. This is why you need your rosters built. Who's on another team right now? I think it's Female Galabar. Oh, it is. Female Galabar, what are you doing? If you're if you're changing up, you could just put a single champ in there real quick. Okay, so here we go. Let's put this first team in. They have more longevity and fight, like stamina. So I'm going to go ahead and send them all the way down to Red's base to see if I can steal that. And look, Star-Lord, come on, put your lower teams in so we can have some good fights here. I'm going to take a drink of coffee. All right. Come on, Star-Lord. I know you want to get number 1 in merit, but let's make this game fun, shall we? Let's not play these little keep points from people. Just play the game. All right, so here's my team. I'm going to take their tower, which is attack speed. It's plus 20% attack speed, which is significant. So, okay, and I still got a little movement left. All right, I'll take my main team now. I'm not going to go attack Star-Lord's main team because she has those 2 shrines there. But I am going to go down here and clear out Wulfric. I think I can take him. So hopefully there's someone in the way so that I can ramp up my energy a little bit. But if there's not, I like a fair fight too. And if we got to wait 5 minutes for somebody to resurrect, we can go do something else. Okay, here we go. Wulfric, get ready. Good luck. I have a little advantage from the shrine count. Okay, they go in. Oh man, look at my Ascavar. He's rocking it. There goes the stun from Selphos. They already have. Okay, my guy's gonna start executing now. Meltwater and Sun, come on, keep up, my Ascavar. Keep him up. Don't let him get executed. Yeah, he got his ult off. And then we got the Dawnbreaker finishing up. Oh yeah, there's another. So I hope that my Ascavar can get healed so we can go into the middle. No. Oh man. I think he got the active for Meltwater and Sun. They bring in my Dawnbreaker. There's my Meltwater and Sun. Oh, the ult again from Ascavar. And everyone just gets melted. Yeah. Male SK just, I think he's got 80 vigor. So those were some good fights, Wulfric. I did have a shrine advantage on you. I'm going to let you resurrect right there. I don't think I'm going to take that tower. That's kind of out of my way. Let's see if Blue... Oh, Blue's got a... Ooh, juicy. Spare a bombette. Took me out in Sails and Sabers. Good job. And then I had to come back and get a little revenge. Mad Dog's really good. Honig Bar... Bear... I don't know how to pronounce it. Never fought that champ. I wonder if they're any good. But let's go ahead and take some of these shrines. Let's see who's out here. Oh, one of Spare Bombette's weaker teams. This is going to be perfect. This is such a good opportunity. So you could see how my team does right here. Let's go after her or him. And so I can't go that way, so I'm going to have to sadly go through some of my already traveled terrain, which is a bummer. I'd rather always take new towers if I can. So let's see if there's anybody blocking the way here. If not, we can just go right in and get that tower. Oh, if there's someone here. Oh, that Honig Bear. Who do they got? The only thing is I think their male SK would just assassinate my whole team. So who do they have here? Nobody. Good. Maybe I could go in right through the front door here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And then I think Santor. Oh, Big Bad Bob. I think I could beat Big Bad Bob, but if I could take more shrine. Oh, perfect. So I could take a couple shrines here. Watch me do my magic. You'll always need to get shrines before you engage in battle if you can, so that you have an advantage over your enemy. Every little shrine helps. So I'm going for the damage first, and it takes it away from red, so it makes my battle just a little easier. I'm going to go up the back way around the other tower and end here. Oh yeah, I was going to go after Spare Bombette. Here we go. This is going to be fun. This team, all right, should be pretty even match. All right. Oh yeah, they're a little stronger. On the female hoe, just taking away like 5 or 6. Oh, man. That male Segarak does some great damage. He's doing his whirlwind. There goes the Phoenix. Oh, man. Tons of damage. Got a kill. Female Tide Razor's about to ult. Male Segarak came back. Oh, bam! 5-second stun. Male Segarak with the ult with the stun at the end. Phoenix going off, killing Male Corbett. Oh, yeah, that was great. Okay, now here's where the Male Akuna clan trait comes in handy because it could prevent healing for 3 seconds. Male Segarak does the active, so it takes off percent max health. Boom! The stuns everywhere. She's healing like a beast, though. Oh, we got it. That was a good fight. Good job. Who was that again? Spare Bombette? Good job. I always like fighting you. Okay, so my activity points. By the way, if y'all don't know about this, if you want to get 1,000 diamonds, you have to get the collect rewards here, which is you have to collect from your mills. It doesn't have to be an orange book. You just have to collect. So that's how you get 1,000. Normally you'll finish all the rest just by playing the game. So you pay 500, you come out with 1,000. If you did not know, now you know. Okay, now here goes my main group. I'm going to go in for Big Bad Bob. I got 2 extra shrines. I think I'm ready, though he's probably going to kill my Mel Askavarg. Come on, Bob, what you got? Bring it. Boom, Askavarg in there. The Phoenix is going to kill him. Look at this. The Phoenix is going to kill him so fast. But my male SK is already off. Could potentially assassinate their Phoenix. Yes. And their male Water and Sun. Okay. Oh, the male Dawnbreaker with the kill. Did you see that? The Soul Keeper tried to kill still the male Dawnbreaker. Good job. Let's look at some damage here. Let's get some stats. So female Selphos, hidden damage, does really well. My male Water and Sun just pulsing, killing people. Dawnbreaker doing just as much as the male SK. Their Phoenix not able to go off, thank goodness. And remember, when my female Selphos ults too, I get a huge strength boost on my... you know what? I feel sometimes that female Lionstone is it's too much. Like 393%. You don't need that at where I'm at in the game anyways. So having just the female Selphos go off is plenty of extra strength. So here we are. We'll sit in the middle. I just need 90 to move to another tower, and we have that. We have 94. So we're going to let our Askavarg resurrect, and then we'll come back. I want to show you a fight in Guild Conquest. Alright. By the way, I'm going to call out some of the people that are mooching in the Valley of Conquest because they ruin the game for everybody. We all want equal competition. We want everybody to use all 3 of your teams. Like, you need to be attacking because there's so many things in the game now, like the tournaments, that you need to be using all 3 teams. It's not just, oh, whoa. It looks like I got beaten down. Hey, there's an orange book. Nice. We got a truce in here. So, it looks like Moorgrave started a rally, but I'm too late. Let's see who's here. We're in the top 50 right now, so there's some really tough teams. Oh, yeah. I'm going for this one down here. So, you'll notice I have my primary team in here. So, let me go ahead and do that. And I'll speed it up so that we can see this battle here. Alright. We got 12 minutes. So after that we go back into Valley. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to exit there. Next time we go back into Valley, we'll clear it, we'll call out the moochers, and then we'll come back here and watch that battle. But if you come to your trusty battle log over here, you can see I got destroyed by AZZE. But I went in for Kronos. Kronos is really tough. I did have a rally. But let's go ahead and watch the battle real quick. Now Askavarg goes in. Water and Sun already has the aura going off. The active, it's nice. Male Askavarg taking a lot of damage. They pull my male Dawnbreaker over. I think that's their Tide Razor. Yeah, male Askavarg with the ult. There's my male Water and Sun with the ult. Dawnbreaker's ult went off, so we all get damage reduction and energy, which guarantees us to get our ults off as well. Male Corbett hangs around and we finish it up. Notice another punch up for me, but again, I had a rally with me, so some might argue that that's not really fair. Okay, I saw a really cool fight earlier I want to highlight. I thought it was really cool. Pui Mei, awesome, great player, awesome teams always. So this is me punching up, but this is my favorite team with Segarak though. So he goes to the back. He gets a little heal from something. I see. I think it's the Malakuna's passive. So Segarak's just causing all this back row chaos while the female Silken grabs him. Female Tide Razor stuns him. And then again, we have another female Galabar. They always last. But by having that male Akuna's clan trait, we can guarantee at least 3 seconds of no healing every once in a while. And that gives us enough to to finish up the battle. And then also, there was another really good one around that same time. This Viriato. This is a really cool fight. Now, I don't think this is their primary team because there's no male Water and Sun, but look at this punch up for me. Look at the difference in the power. So, female Silken Strand, you could see people on the web from when she pulled, and they have a chance to get caught back up in it. Male Segarak came back to my back row to hit their male Segarak, and it's distracting all my champs. So, female Silken with the ult gets them all on top of the web now, and the webs last for a while, so they have a chance to get caught. Male Akuna with the stun. Okay, see the web just hit the Bloodcraft. Male Segarak pulls them all in right there, but look at that. That Scarlet just destroyed me. Just destroyed. Must have a lot of vigor. This team doesn't have a ton of vigor. But now, okay, we take out... Okay, finally just down to Scarlet. The female Ho gets her ult off, so this is... And then look at the CC right here. Like, Scarlet just couldn't even move after that. So I wanted to highlight that that's 2 fights we saw with that build now. And I think there was one more pretty good one right before that. I wish they had this in Valley, that you could see the fights like just like this. Like I'm really curious why they don't have that. Okay, I think this is me punching down. It is, but you can kind of see the Dawnbreaker pretty much demolishes the Selphos in the back row. Accompanied by maybe the aura of the male SK there. I don't know. Or it might have just been Water and Sun pulsing. Yeah, that was not fair. Okay, so we got 8 minutes on that encounter. That should be a really good tower clear. I'm excited to see those fights. And remember, I'll probably have energy going into it because we're in the top 50. So as y'all noticed, every tower has defenders now. Which is, it's interesting, but it allows you to ramp up easily when you're going to attack people, and that's really helpful. Even with Bulko, it's nice to have energy ready to go, so either when Pure Heart procs or when just the 10-second mark hits, then you're just ready to go nuts. Alright, sorry, gathering a couple things while I have you here. Alright, so I think I have a couple arena tickets. I got the arena #1 last time, so I have a tower, so I'm not going to do it next time. I don't think that's very fair. Alright, so Ors has an awesome team, awesome player. Let's practice that team that I really love. And remember, it'll normally have the Polar Bear instead of Segarak, but I wanted to really highlight. In fact, check this out. I'm going to make a couple adjustments. I'm going to do this. I'll explain why in just a second. Alright, Ors, good luck. Again, Ors is a great player. I think y'all have seen me fight him before. Alright, the Scarlet comes in on the Ho, but she has the protection from her 9 lives. She's got the illusion. Male Bloom's good against her. Okay, look at that. The female Tide Razor was ready to ult right as she hit the 10-second mark. Okay, we need to get that male Water and Sun under control. Oh, big hits. My female Ho went down. The Scarlet just, oh my goodness, I got mutilated. See, by not controlling that male Water and Sun, I took the loss there. All right, let's go. Steph is really awesome. Steph is one of the best PvPers, I think, on our server. I'm going to go with my main team against her just because I know it's punching down a little bit, but actually, sorry. Let's try the team that I'm still working on. Let's try this. But her male SK is very leveled up, not to mention her female Almat will just mutilate me. And if her female Lionstone goes off, it's good game because that male SK will just clean up. All right, female Akuna coming out, loading her shield up. All right, Bloom comes back to my back line. Female Akuna put her ult on the male Corbett, which is nice because I want. Oh, nice, the ult from female Galabar. But look at that, male SK just procced, and she's in his aura, so she can't get. Oh no, Phoenix went down. Male SK came over, but it gave the female Galabar just enough time to get healed a little bit. So there's the Pyro Plume. She just used it, so her health is back up. Male SK can't kill her. She's putting more shields on. Oh, that was an awesome battle. That was really awesome. Let's look at the damage. Male Corbett's up there, but look, I want to point out, male Ho. Thanks, Becca. If you watch this, that's a great combo. Again, I don't have enough healing on this team. I would need like maybe a male Lume instead of Phoenix because they both offer Sanguine. But I, again, want my male Lume to get level 22 Sanguine instead of being reduced. It just helps that male Ho, because male Ho has damage absorb. So as he does more damage, he heals himself more. And so by having the male Corbett passive, which grants more stealing strength from the enemy and getting more damage and more crit, he also male Ho just steals a ton of strength from people as he gets stronger. So as the game goes on with this group, this group gets stronger and stronger. And that was a punch up. Good job though, Steph. You're awesome. Steph is super active, awesome. All right, so we're going after Supia. We're going to go ahead and use the other group again. Nope, actually we're not. We are going to use this group again because I think Supia is still going to beat me. Like, Supia has one of those teams that you underestimate and then they kill you. So let's give it a shot. All right, Soup, let's see what you got. Soup, it leads our PvP. One of the deputies of Skull Legion, does a great job. Okay, male Corbett goes to the back line to the Phoenix. There's the shield on female Galabar this time instead of Corbett. Male Water and Sun's about to pulse with female Lionstone. We need to kill him quick. Oh no! This might end me right here, but look at all the shields I have. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Oh, that's how strong Supia is. And then the assassinating of my champs. My male Corbett's still out there, but it's not going to be enough. Gets assassinated. And then my female Galabar just needs to get that aura on. I put it on ×2, and she just demolished. Did you see that, though? Like, if my team would have had the right gear or the right traits, or all leveled up, the right skills, then I think that I would have finished Phoenix and male Water and Sun. Then I just would have mopped up the rest of the team. But good job, Soup. You're awesome. Look at this. Look at the female or the male Water and Sun. Just boom, boom, boom. But again, I'm trying to make teams that are anti-male Water and Sun, but that are still fun. Okay, Admiral Fearheart, whose team is insanely amazing now. That Scarlet hits like a truck. And there's, again, another female Lionstone. We need to be able to control her or kill her real quick. All right, so this is pretty equal. I'm punching up just a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to win, but here's a go. I'll try to get the narration in. Female Akuna is going to build her shield. Male Corbett needs to use his active ASAP. Come on, don't get knocked up. Use your active, dang it. She puts the shield on male Corbett, which is what we wanted. Uh-oh, female Lionstone and the Ice Phoenix. Male Corbett goes up and silences the male Water and Sun. Perfect. Watch the male hoe. I think it'll pull them all into the middle. Nope, not enough. Female gal. Oh, it does. Look at the pull. Yes. Oh, but everybody's already dead. So this should be it right here. Oh man. Oh, that Scarlet and Male Water and Sun with the see. I told you Lionstone is overkill, but I think that's a little later in the game. Like, if you have a team that you're just working on, or you're not as vigored up, or you just need that little extra to beat tougher teams, female Lionstone's awesome. Like, never underestimate her. But I don't use her in any of my 3 main teams. And I might add her in, maybe even to this team, but I, again, need my male Lume, like, on par. Because think about it, too. His passive heal and his active heal, if you get female Lionstone's ult, he just, like, heals. It's like a big group heal, you know? Heals up everybody. Good job, Fear. You're strong. Like, you've really improved your team a whole lot. I appreciate that. All right, we're gonna go against my buddy here. Oh, never mind. Male SK. My other team is too low level. All right, so we're gonna use the main team against Moorgrave. Moorgrave and I win against each other about 50-50. Moorgrave has awesome team synergies, really builds his teams well. And here we go. The male Askavarg, along with the female Almat, because he gets her in there quick, so they could just start bam, bam, bam. And then the female Silken with the crowd control, the male Corbett with the crowd control. This should be a really good battle. I haven't fought Moorgrave for a day. All right, so both of the Askavargs get in there. My Dawnbreaker ends up ulting their Askavarg, which is a bummer. Uh-oh, female Sylphos is already down early. Their male Water and Sun is pulsing before mine. But there goes my male SK and my male Water and Sun. Let's see if we can make this happen. I don't think so. Oh, their Silken is almost down, but it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. Maybe it is going to be enough. Oh, it's the battle of the Water and Suns. If my SK can just go off. Oh, come on. Is he going to get it? No. Okay. There we go. Oh, that was a crazy fight. Oh, I was on the edge of my seat. Good job, Moorgrave. Like I said, it's 50-50 on that one. We are back and forth. All right, Orpheus, I'm going to fight you against one of my new teams. You have a great team set up, great lineup. The female Almat's back. I'm going to put my shield up against her. Here we go. So, come on, I need the male Corbett to actually use his there he goes, he uses active quick that time. I feel sometimes there's a delay, but anyhow, he puts the male Water and Sun down. Here goes the, female Lionstone with male Water and Sun. We didn't get the kill quick enough, no! Okay, female Galabar, okay, nice. The male Ho gets them all in the middle. Male Corbett kills off the male Water and Sun, and Phoenix just executes the rest, while female Almat just trying her best to. Good job. That was a fun fight, Orpheus. That was great. Let's look at the damage. Look at that female Almat right up there with the male Water and Sun. Wow. See, and I wish I had that Bloodcraft legend too. Like, everybody has that dude, and he seems like a great tank. I think I had a lot of good tanks at the time, so I didn't end up going with them. Okay, hey, we need to get back to Valley, by the way. Remember, we're going to go clear a gate. I let my male Askavarg get his heal on. We got a pretty good rate, points per minute going right now. So, let's see what we can do. Oh yeah, I was going to go for Star-Lord. That's what I was going to do. Blue snuck in and stole one of these, you little trickster. Oh, it's Mad Dog. Let's see what I can do. If I have 1, 2, 3, 4, if I have 120 energy, I can make this work. Oh, 110. I would really like that tower, just because it'll make going against Star-Lord so much easier. But let's see. I still have their tower. They haven't taken ours, so I do have the advantage. Let's give it a shot. Just for purposes of recording and showing. Here we go. Come on, Star-Lord. Oh, I don't think that's Star-Lord, but it's going to allow us to ramp up energy a little bit. That'll give us a little advantage, too, so that's nice. If you can get that, go for it. All right, here's a tough team, but still not as strong as ours. Male Dawnbreaker just hitting them hard right off the bat. Male SK is about to go off. Okay, and he's just going to clean up. Male Water and Sun hopefully heals everybody up. So ready for the next battle. Male Dawnbreaker with the nuke and finishes it. All right. Where'd Star-Lord go? She might have escaped. Maybe she recaptured a tower. Here's a good one. Male Askavarg in there. Hopefully he can hold up. I put more of the health stuff up. Oh, see that Male Dawnbreaker? How hard he hit their Male SK? Like, I mean, the Male SK healed all the way up, but oh wow, Male Askavarg got his ult off. Male SK is just gonna execute now. Oh wow, we lived. That was a great battle. Good job, everybody. Who was that? Let's see who I was fighting. Big Bad Bob, Hannibal, Star-Lord. You need to use your smaller teams. I know you don't want to lose more merit, but it makes the game so much more exciting. Look at that. You have over 100,000 lead. Come on. Use some of your smaller teams. You know you want to. All right, let's see what else we got. I'm not going to move any of these people because I don't really need to. So we were going to head back to the Guild Conquest and see what was happening over here. Remember we were going to go for that tower. It was like four battles maybe. Oh, looks like we took it. So let's see who is coming at us. We can take that person. Let's look at what ended up happening. Oh, I was defeated by a lot of people, or by somebody. Oh, I went to try to get the middle. I thought I cleared a group down here. Remember seeing that, everybody? Huh. I guess not. Or maybe there's just no record of it. Oh well. Maybe they hauled booty. They're like, here comes Gnome, get out of the way. Alright, so we saw some arena. I don't have any sails and sabers left over. Let's see how we're looking on time here. Oh, cool. Almost got what we need here. Alright. And see, I'm really excited. I got 393 for Romulus. Gonna definitely get them. It's gonna be super cool. I hope it's two of my favorite clans together. It's the Goltung, so you get the Goltung shield, and then you get the Thunderlord's extra auto attack damage, which that's what I'm going for next for my companions. So here, I'll give you a little view of who I got here. Got the Silken Crown. I got them to Mythic. Corbett to Mythic. Kivak, I want to get him to Mythic so I can get that Impair trait. Would be real nice. The Polar Bear, nada, but I do have them, so I need to level. These are the next two that I'm trying to level here. And then followed by the Almat. I think having another level 700 warrior that I actually use would be nice for my Guardian Stone's sake. So Tide Razor, I needed to get Mythic so that I could get the female. I never pulled a female, but the Thunderlord's the next one I'm getting to Mythic so that I can get that awesome trait. And I'm going to put the trait on the female Kavak because she relies on auto attacks. Maybe the male Corbett, if I can get his auto attack really high, because he hits everybody with a normal attack. So if that triggers the Thunderlord's clan trait, that is really powerful. And so, what else do we got here? Got the Askavargs, got the Stone Throwers to level 22 traits. After I get the Thunderlords, the Goltung are going to level 22 traits. There's the Lume. I'm going to have to get them up. That's going to take a while. Because again, I really want the male Lume because his active dispels debuffs. and that'll get off Bolko. So if you don't have a Bolko and you're versing a lot of Bolkos, say you have a male Lume from back in the day, brush him off, pull him out of storage. It's, time to use him. He can do really well. Put him with a female Akuna if you have a female Akuna. The healing, and then a female Lion Stone, so that can really hit that heal. And then if you got a male Ho, yeah, and I think I'm going to do that with that group just to see how it does. Maybe that'll give them the advantage that they need. Granted, then I won't have a healer, but I feel like female Galabar doesn't even heal that much in the scheme of things. She puts damage reduction on people. That's pretty good. So maybe if I get rid of Phoenix and put the male Lume, then I could put female Lionstone, which would really buff the Corbett. It would buff the male Ho. But the but everybody dies, and female Galabar is always the last one to die. So maybe it would be better to have somebody else. And then female Galabar, I don't know what I'll do with her. You never know. But a couple things I want to point out too. Female Tide Raiser has Sanguine, Honorable, and Energetic. She has Energetic because her passive heals are based off Max Con. She's got that Demoralize, which gives her that cool tail. Look at that. Look at this amphibian. Cool, dark, bluish, black skin. It looks really cool. Female Silken. Something I want to point out. I try to max this as quick as possible because it has chance to bind more people, reduce attack speed and movement speed, really strong. Male Akuna, I have all of his abilities maxed to get maximum damage. He's got my second best mage gear from Male Water and Sun. And I have Steadfast to live longer, Brutal, Aggressive, and Honorable. Aggressive because he's got the heal, so I don't really care for Fierce. I feel if anyone has a heal, it might be more important to put Aggressive on him. Female Lionstone, sadly, I don't have her ultimate maxed out. But then the bear, he's got Steadfast I just didn't get it off him yet. I had Brutal instead of Honorable, but he's so low level right now, it's not viable to do Steadfast and Brutal. I might later. But right now, having that Honorable really helps with survivability, the Pure Heart, and the Focus so that he can get his ult off as soon as possible. Because that ult is just one of my... Like, even at this level, things are increased by 51%. That's awesome. All stuns, all immobilizing, anything that, like... all 50 extra percent. So for the 5-second stun from female Tide Raiser at the bear's max level ult, it does an 8-second stun if people are close to her. That's a ton. Anyhow, also I don't have the Guardian Stones for my blood crafts, so I feel like my female Scarlet isn't up to date. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you a couple Luxus tournament battles too. In fact, let's watch some. I haven't seen all these yet. Whoa, this is a triple win. Let's look. Oh, look at the very bottom battle. It's a major punch up. Let's watch it. I haven't seen this, so let's see what we got. I love the arena. So, for this team, I have the male Corbett with my control team. So instead of the male Segarak, I have the male Corbett, thinking that if people steal strength, it'll just help. Oh, the male Corbett stopped their male Water and Sun. Male Samir ends up, oh man, how did I win this battle? Like, they're rocking us. Oh, because male Corbett, did super well. Get the finishing touch on the female Lionstone. I wish I could see stats for that battle. And this one should have been more of a fair match here. We're pretty close in might between these two. Starts off, male Segarak taking a lot of heat, but he goes to the back to he's still got a bunch on him, but look at that shield that just popped up. That was his Steadfast that did that. He's got such high strength. Oh, no, it wasn't. Sorry. It was female Akuna ult. I was like, he doesn't have that much strength. Anyhow, the male Ho really got ramped up there with the executes from Phoenix. That's really nice. If they're below 15% health, it's just the spike of judgment. Alright, let's see what else we got. I don't mind looking at some losses too to see why I lost. So the bottom one makes sense, but this one, it was pretty even. Let's see what happened in the battle. So the normal start off, male Segarak, steadfast procs. Oh, but look, he's almost dead already. He just got the female. Oh, wow, Phoenix is already dead too from the... Oh, man. Yeah, I think they just outvigored me there, and they had more burst as well. All the while, their male hoe is just gaining more and more power. The rest of them don't look very even. Here, I lost here. This person was pretty close. Oh, my main team lost. Let's look at why we lost here. All right, go on in. Yep. Dawnbreaker hits one of the tanks with his ult, I think. Their male Corbett's in the back, just about to interrupt my male Water and Sun, I think. Dawnbreaker's ult went off, but... Oh, my male Askavar just got assassinated before he can ult. I think he was stunned. Wow, their male Corbett was just in my back line the whole time, just rocking him. No wonder he lost. Let's see why this team lost. Remember, this is the one with male Corbett right now, even though I need to replace him with Segarak, because that's my current lineup. Oh, pulled that Phoenix in. That was not... Look, everybody's stacked up right now. One stun and they all feel it. Their female Silken shooting webs everywhere. There goes the Tide Razor. Oh, wait, that was their Tide Razor. Oh, no, my female Silken died. There went my Tide Razor. Jeez, I love it. No one really harasses my male Akuna, even though once he's actually level 700... There's not going to be any teams bouncing back. He's going to finish the deal. Like, once he uses his first Phoenix, that's normally game over. My male Corbett keeping us in the battle, but it's just not enough. Male Bloom assassinates. Good job. All right. Let's look down here. Deadpool. Oh, Halloween Kills. Kicking my booty. Let's see. First team was even matched. Oh, let's look at the main team battle. I want to see what Halloween Kills did. Male Askavarg inside there. Male Water and Sun. And remember, there's the tournament debuff, so people take more damage when they're getting healed. Oh, wow. I was completely crowd controlled there. By the time my male Water and Sun started going off, it was kind of too late here. Gets controlled. Completely controlled, doesn't even have the aura going. My male Water and Sun can't compete with female Almat's just stun after stun. So it can be kind of annoying that female Almat stuns a lot when you want her to be auto-attacking and just hitting her with those huge hits. But when it comes going against the male Water and Sun, it just worked perfectly. Do you see that? Just kept me completely in line. Anyhow... Yeah, I wanted to show you my Guardian Stones real quick. I put a little bit in Warrior just so that the Polar Bear would do well. I blasted out the Mage, the Marksman, and the Assassin because I use a lot of them. Probably less of the Marksman, but female Selphos is pretty big for me. I like what she does. Dodge a little bit on the tanks. No strength on the tanks, don't really... require, and that might be why my female Galabar is not healing up to snuff, but I'd rather get some more healers that are mages, maybe the male Silken, maybe get my male Lume up. So there's a lot of things. I got to get some more gems for my armor. I got to get my sprites leveled up and rocking, so there's a lot to go on. Anyhow, that's my episode of Knowmish School of Strategy. I hope you liked it. I hope it helps you with a few things, kind of how I look at the game to strategize, how I'm going to go against my opponents. A couple things to also keep in mind. Don't get FOMO. Don't get to you're going to win some, you're going to lose some in this game. Like, be patient with your teams. Do a primary team that has all your best gear and gems and just really good synergy, and then kind of set your other teams up so that you can kind of help them out while you're working on your main team. Like, sadly, I didn't do that. I was just working on all 3 teams, and so I feel like I don't have like a perfect main team, but I'm working on that. The crowd control team that y'all saw, that's my male Akuna is going to be the star of my show. Once I get that team rocking, I'm just going to start piling vigor on all of them, and I think it's going to be unstoppable, really. But if you like this video, hit a like. That helps me out. Lets more people see it so people can kind of get these tips and tricks. Subscribe if you like what I'm putting out on the regular. I normally do new clan breakdowns, even though I was late for the polar bears. I think the dragon clan, some kind of weird dragon clan, is next, so I'm looking forward to doing a little breakdown on them here probably tomorrow. I think they'll be released tomorrow or Tuesday. And then hopefully we get another deep sea delve. That's really good to get those orange books. It's good to get the dance scrolls so you can get your celestial bonds up if you're still working on those. And then it's also great for the armor refinement gems. These are all things that are pretty rare. The vigor crystals, vigor transfusion crystals are nice too. But I'm basically kind of saving up my gems in case they rerun that event. It was so good. I wasn't ready for it. I had no gems saved up. I got what I got. And again, I ended up getting a lot of orange summoning crystals just because I was trying to get the companion for the polar bear clan, but over 500 summons. It was ridiculous. I don't think anyone deserves that. It's just cruel. You know what I mean? Anyhow. Yeah, subscribe if you like what I put out. Hit the notification bell so you can see when I release new videos. I appreciate you. Leave comments. I like to respond to people. Maybe if you have something that I missed, or maybe something really cool that's worked for you, say it in the comments. I want to start doing interviews with people so we can talk about because I don't have all the champs that other people have. Like, there's a Grawl in my guild who has Aiko, and other than the videos he sent me, I don't have anything on her, really. And I would love to be able to do kind of a breakdown of her, some of the best synergies with her, too. But then again, not many players have her, just a lot of the whales. But let's get this Romulus going. I think Romulus is going to be a fun champ. Anyhow, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and have a great day.